Alright, now for the actual game. This game was played a while ago on cart. Is this full screen? I want to be full screen. Alright. So massive thank you to Randy and Blitz for the mocks for the week. I went into this with a really strong mentality. It was probably two of my best ever mock performances ever. Against two very good players. One's a GBA champion. You already know what that means. Wolf Glick doesn't even have a GBA championship. But when I went into this, I really had a mentality of I wanted to see what his team was. I sort of looked at the screen for about 2-3 minutes when we first got into this team preview because I did not believe that he didn't bring Ashgren. Ashgren is so good against my team, in my opinion personally. But I made sure to over-prep for it, and it has really paid off. He has Sizzle, Mienshao, Yuxi, Zern, Bomber, Snow, and Reggie Rock. I played a really similar mock team provided by Randy, the GOAT Productions. And instead of a Bomber Snow, he had the... he had Ashgren. Ashgren came to 2 mocks I played in, and it just struggled, which was fun. But yeah, definitely an overprep in my eyes. And when I played Randy led with Mienshao. And I thought to myself, Randy's a good enough player that even if he leads, anything he leads besides Sizzle, I'm happy to lead my beautiful Mimikyu against. Massive thank you to Lantern Joe for recording the battle. Aaron, make sure to put his thing in the description. Question of the day is going to be, who was the MVP in the regular season for Burb? Personally, I think it would be good to say it's Arceus. I think Torn T just did so much work. Alright, how long does this go for? Hurry up. Alright, now we go to the black screen thing. Thought my OBS was mucking up earlier because it wouldn't, do anything. Oh shit, I've got to turn the music off. Alright, there we go, much better. So we lead with Chris Khan to go. I said we're going to lead with him. So he leads with 0 and 2, and I'm like, what the fuck is this shit? What do these shitty nicknames people have? Use real people, don't use your anime weeb crap. Make sure not to subscribe to Anime Aaron, and Aaron, if you dare plug your channel on my channel, that's a 1992 Tasmanian sin. So go to Torn T here, as I said before, it does have the Rocky helmet. So he takes immediate chip, and I went to myself, how much am I going to try out of this game? Am I actually going to start writing notes down? He goes into the Reggie Rock here, and I decided to go for a U-turn. I was writing notes as I did this. I didn't see what the move was that he clicked, but I just knew it wasn't rocks. I just knew it was either a rock stab move. I think because he would predict like Z Focus Blast, he predicted me. So I just go out into my Roselia here. There's no real drawback to this. He misses an edge. I think to myself, I want to go for a free spike here, because I want to start putting everything that's grounded on his team on like a 12 turn timer. 12 second timer. Goes into Kagua, whatever this is, and I'm like, alright, this is great. He's probably going to try to get off his rocks. If it's not Reggie Rock that he's got rocks on, it's going to be the Yuxi. I'm going to go into Bishop here. And I'm sort of like looking at everything, because I know that my Bishop can take a little bit of damage before it's in the Moonblast range, unless it's like modest specs. Just clicks U-turn here, and I'm like, okay, great. Let's see what he wants to give into. Most likely Xerneas, right? Because that's what's going through my head. I think it's Xerneas should come in here. It goes into Izuna, which is actually the Mienshao. And I think to myself, alright, he could either shake here or break my Mimikyu's Disguise. I need my Mimikyu's Disguise just in case I have to play that Xerneas later on. So I go into my burp here, and he clicks Knock Off. And now my Rocky Helmet's gone, so the main strategy to mitigate Sizzle is really effective, is like stopped. But I think at this stage, I'm more in my head, it's going to be Scarf or Banded on the Sizzle. The Mienshao switches out for trying to predict that Hurricane. I just decided to click a U-turn here this turn because I think it's a pretty free drawback play. Hurricane, you should never risk Mienshao that early, and I'm writing notes like, is it Regenerator or is it going to be Reckless? And I switch out in here to my Siphonal. I'm just going to get my rocks up this turn. I don't really see a reason to click Knock Off yet. This Yuxi is going to be faster than me anyway, and at this stage I've gone, it's a fast Yuxi. So I know that if I had Sucker Punch, for example, I could have done a lot of damage, but I don't want to do that. I just want to get more damage off. Goes down into his Scissor again. His Scissor's now taking Rocky Helmet round 1, Spikes round 1, and now the next time it comes in, we'll take Rocky Helmet, Spikes round 2, Spikes round 2, and the Stealth Rock round 1. I still hit half, and I decide that this turn I'm going to actually stay in, and I'm just going to click Knock Off. Whenever wants to come in. If he wants to go Xerneas, that's fine by me. And he goes down into a Bomber Snow here, and I know I'm a very slow Bishop, but I also know that he doesn't know if I have have Sucker Punch yet or not. So I predict him to want to click the Ice Shard. And because I'm a Guava Berry, I'm just outside of range of the next Hail damage will take me into range of my Guava. So I'm like, alright, I'll see him. Now he does pick me off with this Bomber Snow. And I'm like thinking to myself at this stage, is this a potential stage yet to go for game? because I could really easily here go out into my Arceus and click SD. But I was like, if it's Brick Break and I don't, and it's like Chillon, Mian Xiao, or like, I don't know how bulky that everything's going to be, I'm just going to click Extreme Speed here just to finish off this Abomasnow. Because I am Shuffleberry, so it's going to be fine for me. I click Extreme Speed here, and Arceus is going to pick up another beautiful, beautiful kill. It was also, the reason I went to Arceus was it's probably my safest way to pick up a kill. I could have alternatively went into like Roselia and HP Fired, but I didn't really want to do that yet. So we get to this, and she goes into Magnum here. I'm like, alright, this is just a free opportunity to go back out into build. Even if he does want to go for another Stone Edge, it's fine by me. I've lost my sort of other rock check being the Bishop, and as I go into build pre-1992, he goes for a Drain Punch. I'm like, okay, perfect. He just went into Regirock to try to proc my Chopper Berry. And I know that this turn, I'm not going to go for a Spike because I don't really think I need a second layer of Spikes. I think it's actually more beneficial to me to go for a Giga Drain here, and just to start chipping down everything. So I know that I'm faster than this Regirock, and there's a free Giga Drain here. Goes down into Kagua, which is the Uxie. It takes another round of rocks. I'm going for Giga Drain here because, as I said before, there's no real reason for me not to. And I know that next turn that my best play actually is to go for Sludge Bomb, because I'm still thinking that this is going to be a defensive Uxie, and he's going in to try to pivot. He actually goes for a Trick here, and I'm like, okay, that's sweet by me. I went for a Sludge Bomb here, and I don't see a reason for me not to switch out this next turn, because realistically, I could outspeed and kill this Uxie. But I think to myself, I'm actually going to go out into my Torn here, because the reason I choose to go into Torn is because I predict the double in a Sizzle, because that's a free SD play for him. But he doesn't make that play. He stays in here, and I'm like, okay, this is going to be interesting to see what he wants to do. I now click U-turn because I know that I get momentum. He also switch out, and I also kill this Uxie off, because Uxie, it sort of served its purpose in my eyes. It's tricked Roselia. I don't really agree with the trick play on Roselia. I think he was trying to catch Arceus, but even then, it's not fair. I'm going to go out into my Chris Khan here, though, because I want to bait in whatever his fattest thing is, which I think at the moment is going to be his Regirock. It doesn't have leftovers, so I'm like, alright, this is fine by me. He's taken another, round of Rock Spikes, and I decide that this turn, instead of going out into Roselia, I actually go out into my Ampharos, because Ampharos here is, like, here to stay. I think that in this range, a Dragon Pulse is like a guaranteed KO. And I was debating it for a while. I was like, do I want to go for a Charge Beam here? Because I want to know what to do. But I think to myself, it's actually a perfect opportunity to Mega Evolve and actually kill the Regirock and bait back in that bait in Xerneas. I've not seen Xerneas yet, but I do know that +2 Extreme Speed from the hazards that are set up will take him out. I was like, perfect. This is what I want to know. And so I decided this turn, Jimmy, the beautiful, beautiful man, I go for the Dragon Pulse, and it takes out this stupid fucking Regirock. I'm like, go away, Hobbit, you retard. And Hobbit's dead. And I'm like, alright, perfect. What's next? We're like, okay, we'll take a round of Rock Poison, and it's meh. Goes into Mashira, which is the Zone. And I'm like, alright, this is fine. Because this time I'm going to click Volt Switch. Because I know that I want to see what he locks into. If it's Scarf, it's Moonblast. I go into Mimikyu and click the Z move. Or if it's Calm Mind, he's going to click Calm Mind this turn, because he's going to think he can go for game. It could be Rest Talk. Blitz brought Rest Talk against me in a mock, and Blitz is a go, and I was like, you know what? It could be Rest Talk. I'm going to click Volt Switch here. I want to keep up as much momentum as possible. So I go for Volt Switch here. Jimmy, like, that's a +1. And Jimmy's still there, like, oh, here you go, bud. Have the most from me. And I'm like, thank you, Mr. Jimmy. And I'm like, I'm going to go to Mimikyu now. Because there's no reason not to. I'm just going to click the beautiful, beautiful Fairy Z. Chris Khan says it before, like, the Fairy Aura boost is ridiculous. Josh said that in his, like, after we talked about this game, he never thought it was a play to bring Mimikyu EMZ, because he thought that it was better to run Ghost EMZ in the matchup. However, I elected to run this set because I didn't really see a point not to. And I was at the stage now where I'm like, alright, I'm just going to try to preserve the, Let's Snuggle, like, I just want to preserve as much differential points as possible, because it's not going to be a 6 though, but it very easily could be a 5, 5-0, 4-0. And he's so far in the back that he has to go in a Sizzle this next turn. And look at this, I'll give a little thumbs up. Chris Khan takes out the stupid Xerneas. It's like, go away. I just like throws him in the forest, like, oh, Logan Paul could recall that. Just discards the Xerneas put in the forest. Actually, that's going to be the thumbnail. So he goes down into Sizzle here, and I debated this play for a while. So do I go for the Will-O-Wisp here, or do I go into Taunt just to guarantee safety? And I decided I'm going to go into Taunt, because there's no reason not to. I want to try to, as I said before, preserve as much differential points as needed. He doesn't know what my Taunt's last move is. And I'm pretty sure at this stage the Mian Xiao is not Regenerator. So he's at, 96%. I'm like, this is going to be fine by me. Heat Wave. And I'm like, great. This is one threat down, and now he's going to go into Mian Xiao. And this is a little interesting series of plays. I decided that this last 2 turns is pretty much in extreme speed range from Zern. Not Zern, from Arceus. I want to click U-turn here because I want to see what he looks himself into. If he's faster than me because I'm very, very slow. He's actually slower than me. I'm like, alright, let's go into Arceus. Let's go into the beautiful, beautiful Amity here. As he clicks knock off, and he knocks off my item. Now, if I wanted to play this even smarter, I was like, you know what, extreme speed should easily take him out. He's reckless, and, he shouldn't be a berry, and he's Chilan Berry. As I said, like, when I drafted Arceus, this is going to be the annoying thing, you play random Chilan Berry, but when you're up, like, this many points, it doesn't really matter. So I decided that this last turn, I'm going to go out into my Roselia, just to get the flex kill with Scarf Roselia. Bill's like, yes, bud, yes, and I'm like, Bill, go away. Stop playing with your pits. You spit them out. So yeah, as I said, who do you think has been the MVP of the season? I definitely think it's hard to look past the beautiful, beautiful, Taunty, and that's it. That's the game, boys. That's it, folks.